Most people see a hospital. A surgeon sees a battlefield where the enemy is entropy and the stakes are absolute. While the world outside is governed by chaos, inside the operating room, there is only one law: the architecture of control. It's a place where a single millimeter is the difference between a miracle and a catastrophe. But the real surgery doesn't happen with a scalpel. It happens in the mind. To operate at this level, you must dismantle your own human emotions and replace them with a cold, calculated precision. Today, we are deconstructing the mental blueprint of the surgical elite. But before we scrub in and enter the sterile zone, you need to commit to the process. Understanding the mindset of the elite is the first step toward building your own path to excellence. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. We break down the high-stakes systems that drive the world's most demanding professions. Section 1. The sterile wall of emotional detachment. In the OR, empathy is a liability. To save a life, a surgeon must first stop seeing a person and start seeing a complex biological puzzle. This isn't coldness, it's tactical dissociation. By creating a mental sterile wall between themselves and the patient's humanity, they prevent the hands from shaking when the unexpected occurs. They operate in a state of high-functioning flow where fear is filtered out, leaving only pure objective data. When the chest is open, there is no room for hope. There is only execution. Emotional control is the foundation, but the true test begins when the clock starts ticking against the inevitable. Section 2. Time compression and decisive action. For a surgeon, time doesn't flow, it's managed. In a crisis, the surgeon's mindset triggers a phenomenon of time compression. While everyone else is panicking, the surgeon's internal clock slows down. They have developed the rare ability to make irreversible decisions in milliseconds. They don't wait for 100% of the information. They act on 80%, knowing that hesitation is more lethal than a calculated risk. It is the art of being certain in an uncertain world. Decisive action saves lives, but what happens when the plan falls apart in the middle of the procedure? Section 3. The Contingency Loop. Elite surgeons never have just one plan. They operate within a contingency loop, constantly simulating failure before it happens. As they make the first incision, their mind is already at the 10th step, calculating every possible complication. If an artery ruptures, they don't react. They pivot to a pre-rehearsed protocol. This mental elasticity allows them to maintain the illusion of calm. The team looks to the surgeon not for comfort, but for the unwavering certainty that no matter what goes wrong, the architect has a solution. This level of control comes at a steep price, one that is paid long after the scrub suit is removed. Section 4. The Aftermath of Perfection. The surgery ends, the patient is stable, but the surgeon's mind is still in the room. The architecture of control requires a brutal post-game analysis. Elite surgeons are their own most vicious critics, obsessing over every move to find the lost second. This relentless pursuit of perfection creates a unique psychological burden. They live in a cycle of high-pressure execution, followed by deep isolation. To lead at this level, you must be comfortable standing alone at the top of the pyramid, where the responsibility for life and death rests solely on your shoulders. The surgery is over, the lights are dimmed, but the mindset remains. The surgeon's mindset isn't just about medicine. It's about the absolute mastery of self. It's about building a mental framework that can withstand the highest pressures imaginable. Most people will never hold a human heart in their hands, but everyone can learn from the elite control, the decisive clarity, and the relentless discipline of those who do. In the world of high stakes, you are either the architect of your environment or a victim of it. Does the price of this level of control seem too high to you, or is it the ultimate form of professional mastery? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I read every rationale. If this analysis sharpened your perspective, share it with someone aiming for the top. I'll see you in the next breakdown.